gunning it, trying to overtake Raikkonen. Braking. Will we get a faster lap here? Even though, because we got DRS and I run wide, making it auto brake. No. So he's in lean, and there is my teammate Kobayashi. So even on a different strategy, I can catch my teammate. I don't think that's really possible for me, because I absolutely suck when I put it to the rear. And here we go, we are catching Kobayashi, and we want a point in this race, and we've got DRS off him, but he's probably got DRS off the person ahead. He's going up, I don't know where the hell he's going, try and dive up the inside, and it works. Oh, we just tap him a little bit, didn't mean to, just locked up, and we take Kobayashi with 5 laps left of rich fuel mode, which would probably be 7. Which means we could probably take the rich fuel till the end of the race, which would be brilliant. Unless it rains, then that would change things. So if you guys are watching now, this is probably part 2. So hello, and if you watch part 1, I'll probably put a link in the description of this video. So we are catching Michael Schumacher, who doesn't seem to do well on his tyres. So sector 2, which is somehow I am skating on him in a place where the slowest place I am in the track. Unless I did a monster of a lap, and I did 7/10 faster. And Schumacher goes to the inside to defend. Hopefully he doesn't take me. Yes. And just give him some space just in case he's on the inside. And next is Massa, and there's a whole oodle. We could even go for the win here. And we hit that quite badly, and we're going to have a massive train of DRS. I think Kobayashi's going to get a double toe, and then somebody behind him, I don't know who the hell it is. Schumacher tries to go up the inside. We brake a bit late, trying to make sure that Schumacher doesn't get the move done, but we don't defend him anyway, as we might contribute to the tyres, so we're going to carry on going. And Massa is ahead in P9, so we have got a point by using this strategy somehow, and we are clawing our way back through the field on professional AI. I think Massa and the Sauber at this point, because when Codemasters made the game, we are about even in car speed. I'm not sure I think Massa's a bit faster. But he's on much fresher tyres, but I've mastered the tyres pretty much by racing ages. And the track temperature is rising, which is bad for me, as they are going to get their tyres warmed up, and especially when Schumacher is really close to my rear end. I go 6/10 faster again. Really trying to gun to make Schumacher get out of the DRS zone, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's sticking right to our rear end like glue, and we run a bit wide, but that gives us a better exit. We can gain more speed down the straight. And sorry, I'm sounding like a complete idiot. Well, not really, but and the Schumacher does get DRS, but doesn't have the toe, which is quite vital. He gets 10 extra, I think kph, but that doesn't really matter, as he does not have the toe and speed. And I'm surprised, as Mercedes has a lot of straight line speed.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
So the car ahead is running full revs, which is Massa, and that might mean we won't catch him, but we are on full revs as well, until the end, hopefully. And we have got 5 laps left still. Somehow we saved 1 lap of fuel lean, I think 2, and then we gained loads of laps of rich, which is surprising. And we are catching this group with Massa, so we are doing similar lap times to Massa, hopefully. and I run wide there. Schumacher's might be back in the DRS, and yes he is, he's going to get DRS if we can't shake him off. And I am in the offset view for you guys, it's not the brilliant view. And Massa is getting seriously held up here. What is happening? Maldonado must have a problem. Try and get the cut back on Massa. Here we go. I'm going to get a double toe. But I do not have the straight line speed. I've got 4 laps left of Rich. And whoever it is, I think it's Maldonado and the Williams, is going to the inside, and we might take both of them. We absolutely gun it down the inside, and we only take one. But Maldonado is going to be in a massive death trap, and what the hell happened to him? He might have spun, actually, because he was the person that was ahead of me by like quite a mile before. Or he's on the harder tyres, like me, and this might be, if he's on the hard tyres, this could be me by the end of the race. You've got 5 laps and my tyres don't seem to be losing any grip soon. Maldonado gets a little twitch out of that corner, just taking it smooth, trying to not get in the dirty air, trying to get enough space, but then saving the DRS, and then we get some curves. I'm not sure if I should go down the inside or anything. Maldonado, oh, we take him. We absolutely take him and get DRS off him. What a move. And we go 600ths quicker than before, which is surprising that we got held up by Maldonado. And there is a big group coming, and we have catching them massively. Somebody must be saving fuel big time. Because I think it might be Alonso, because Alonso was gunning it in the first few laps. And we see Vettel is trying to go round up somebody's inside or anything. Oh, and it does not work for him, which is quite nice because he's getting held up by somebody, and we run wide, getting auto braked. And we go 2 tenths quicker again, which is nice to know. Here we go, we are hunting Vettel big time. And we got a bit too much curb there. Might have affected the rear end there, but I think it was actually me. Too much power. Sorry if I'm mumbling, but it's just so tense trying to keep his car on the road.
You've got a slight lead over Maldonado.
And Maldonado does not seem to have the DRS, even with his fuel troubles. I think he must have fuel trouble. And Vettel's trying to go on the outside like me, but he's going to get DRS. And that's surely got the move on Rosberg. Yes, Rosberg, because Schumacher's behind me. And I go 8 tenths quicker. I am seriously putting the pace up, and Alonso's fast lap was a 1:32.
Looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs.
And Vettel is running full revs as well, and we go round him. What a move. And we might have just tapped Rosberg. And we put too much power early. So he might have been given a penalty there. And we get DRS of Rosberg. But he gets DRS and he's in Mercedes, remember. So, yes, we overtake him. What a move. And, oh, we run a bit deep. But that doesn't really matter. And we've got a battle ahead. And I'm up to 6th. I do the fastest purple first sector of the race. Somehow I'm going even faster with these little mistakes. I run a bit wide, so that I think that's done for my fastest lap attempt. I run even wide there. I think my tyres are starting to go, but they don't seem to look like that on the monitor. So I am going to try and get even closer with 3 laps fuel left, with 3 laps of the race left. This could be an interesting end, and Webber is holding up Button big time. We do not get DRS, but we do, and we are very close to the fastest lap of the race there. So my guy is saying do the overtake soon, and Button loses the rear. doing what I did, but I did it in a straight line, and we are right up Webber's rear end. And Webber seems to be saving a lot of fuel. He's probably switched it up down the DRS zone. That's quite an interesting tactic by the AI. And here we go. We do not have the top speed, and we hit the full revs. And we managed to do it, but then we run wide, and this might give Button the positions. And Button is right alongside me. I think I might have impeded Webber a little bit. And Button gives us absolutely no room at all. This is kind of it for the fastest lap. We have marbles on our tyres. I'm trying to take it a bit easy, and I don't think we have any chance of catching Grosjean. This is an absolutely ballistic strategy, coming right through the field from last to fourth, 20 positions. And we kind of lift off there, take too much curb, I think. Button seems to be easing off a little bit. Webber, and it's good because Webber seems to have gone up to the fast fuel mode. And we are into... Oh, and we do 1.6 seconds slower. This is going to give Button, I think, the DRS. And this is very bad as Grosjean's got a podium position. And we just hope to hold on to fourth. Get a bit of marbles and tyres. Just sacrifice the good exit. I don't think Button that has the toe. Does he have the toe? I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to be gaining. And he does seem to be gaining now, but it's too late. And we'll have one more lap of trying to overtake me. And we go 8 tenths faster than last lap and do a PB, but not the fastest sector of the race. So here we go. We are absolutely trying our hardest to stay on to this fourth position. It would be a miracle if we could. He's on much better tyres. My tyres are starting to really give away now. Soon will be a cliff. I hope I don't reach that cliff. But I've got a lot of rich left in fuel mix. I've got 3 laps, and so I can really gun it to the end with this and save myself a lot of fuel. And Button will have DRS down here. But this is not really the best overtaking place. Surprising that in India there's only a few moves. And Grosjean is getting impeded, but he will get DRS off that person, whoever it is. And it's funny to think that I'm about to lap the person that I came across, so I'm going a lap in the race faster than somebody. If I can catch them, that is. And Button doesn't seem to have the toe again. You can hear him, if you could, in the background. I think he's kind of backing off now, holding up somebody called Webber, Mark Webber, and here we go. So this is pretty decent positions, really, considering that we stopped on lap 1. And I don't know which one it'll be next. It might be Monaco, but I'll have to turn the aids on for that. Oh, and we lose the rear completely there, and that's going to give Button a massive advantage. He's right up our rear ends, and we've got marbles. Oh, and Button's trying to go up the inside. And we lock up a bit, trying to get a good exit, but we're okay as we come across the finish line. As Sergio Perez, who will be in McLaren next year. And we do a 1:33.1 at the end, which is brilliant, as we gain 4th position, gaining 8 positions from our starting grid just by doing a different strategy. So, anybody who watched the whole of this or anything, thank you for watching, and
Congratulations, that's a well-deserved.
yeah, just a brilliant race for me. And I hope I can do that in career, but obviously I don't, because I spin, even with traction control on. So I don't know which one will be next, but hopefully it'll be a brilliant one. Thank you for watching. B-Shox Gaming, or B-Shox Racing actually, out.